Hello! Today I'm just bringing a discussion because it's something that I know a lot of people don't like, which is spine breaking on books. And as someone who buys a lot of paperbacks, I get a lot of spines that break. And honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm probably a very minority that doesn't care if the spines are broken, so I'm going to show you some of my absolute worst. I'm not going to be picking any of my books I bought used though, unless they were in like very good condition, because those spines were basically broken anyway, and it wasn't me who broke them. So yeah, but some of the worst ones that I personally have broken. Some of the worst. I'm going to start off with Eldest by Christopher Paolini, and if you can see on the spine, it's got some lovely creases along here where it's all been broken. And I don't think I've read this that many times. I must have been very mean to this book. I've only read it about 2 or 3 times, but it's a very broken spine. The next two are 2 books in the Saga of Darren Shan's series, / Search to Freak. I feel like I mentioned this a lot, but Vampire Blood and Vampire Rights especially, and Vampire Destiny, but I didn't want to show all 3, have got ruined spines. I'll show you that one. Do you see? You probably can't. There's the creases. And this one, oh, if I show you the black bit, it's better. All of these lines are creases. Completely ruined spines. Because I'm cruel and I read my books like this, basically. Apparently I really do, because that folded very easily. I read them like that. Very open books. And that folded very easily, so yeah. Next up is one that's not the worst, but it's definitely got some damage, and that is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I mean, I'm not surprised it's on this list, but there is a nasty fold here. There is a nasty crease along there. I'm guessing that was about where I stopped, because I attempted to read this book twice, so clearly that's about where I stopped the first time, that I read it the second time. So the rest of it's not too damaged, but that first bit is quite badly done. Next up is a book that I haven't read in a very long time, but when I was younger I did read these books a lot. And this is Scorpia by Anthony Horowitz, with a very shiny cover. And this spine is just in awful condition. And as if you look, it's too shiny. There we go. All of those are creases. All of these lines are creases. And I'm pretty sure if I do that, it's a bit more resistant, probably because I haven't been read in a while, but it still opens pretty wide. Oh well. Moving on, we've got 2 books in the Keys to the Kingdom series, but honestly, you can take any book in this series and they are very badly damaged, and that is Grim Tuesday, Sir Thursday, and any of the others, and they've all just got really bad creasing. I get the light to get on it properly. Creases! Creases! And I'm pretty sure... yeah, I read this last year, so you can tell. It's very open. And Grim Tuesday is just as bad. Look at all those creases. There, this is the best angle. Creases all along here. So that's pretty sad, isn't it? Not really, but whee! Really open book. And this is just generally one of my worst conditioned books, but the crease is pretty badly damaged as well, and that is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And yeah, I think that spine's had it really. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. So those are just some of them. Some more books that are very badly damaged. I have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is quite a battered book because it's quite old, but the spine especially, ruined. Completely creased. Oopsie. Another one that is quite bad damage, though I don't remember reading it. I haven't read it that many times. Got quite a lot of spine wear, and that is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. So, yeah, there's some now. I don't know if we can get the light on it, but there's dirt on it. I don't know where this has come from, but the spine is really badly bent. Oh, look at that! Next up is one that kind of surprised me, and that is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I don't know how, but there is one very nasty crease on this book. which you can't really see, it's here. But if I give the example, you know, it opens pretty wide. That's probably about where the spine is cracking as well, so yeah. This one's surprisingly damaged. Another one, Raised by Wolves by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have only read this once, but there is 2 very nasty creases on this spine. Nasty creases that I've clearly broken. Oh my, look at that. Oopsie. One that's very recently, I only read this like in November. I say recent, that was almost 6 months ago. But I have Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini. And I don't think you're going to be able to see this because it's white. And the light is not going to be able to... There is creasing here. That you can't see it at all. Because no matter how much I get... Trust me on this one, it's just got some really nasty creases at the front apparently. I mean, if I do that, it's not... This one is quite not too broken, but it has got a nasty crease. Oh, if I do that, you'll be able to see the creases better. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's pretty damaged. And this one is kind of embarrassing, but I'm quite proud that I managed to break this spine, actually. And that is... I'll show you the dust jacket. And that's Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. And you may be thinking, how in the world did you break a hardback spine? But this book is really slanted now because the spine's damaged. I think it's the spine. It must be the spine. So this one's not broken, but very quite damaged spine. It's very slanted. So yes, managed to break a hardback spine. That's still one of my crowning achievements, I think. So, that is my damaged spines books, and I just wanted to say that I don't care that they're damaged. They're my books, and I still love them. So, yeah. Is anyone out there that shares this opinion that broken spines don't matter? Just me, probably. Oh well. Goodbye.